What's up, everybody? It's JayViper here. IGN is doing something that is the most IGN thing ever right now. It's not a review score they gave, it's one that they didn't. Let's get into their issue with Lollipop Chainsaw and if they have a real reason for not doing it.
JayViper is awesome. He's so good looking. He's got the crown in all.
Alright, so here Mangaloy is letting us know that IGN has made a statement that Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP is released, and they aren't giving it a score, at least of right now. There's no score on IGN, and I just checked, and sure enough, still no rating from them. What they have done is they basically said it's a definitive version of the game, which leaves the story unchanged, but they focus on quality of life, but they do add additional gameplay content. You would think that as a review site that they would review this game, but they didn't. Instead, what they did was they stated how the game basically picked up a cult following, right? And they gave it a 5 out of 10 when they reviewed it of its first release, which was over 10 years ago. And in that, they also restated some of their review, which was Lollipop Chainsaw doesn't even attempt to differentiate itself from the genre. And most of what it does try new in the realm of its characters and writing ultimately ends up taking away from an incredible on-paper action game. So, here's what I think, right? This game released 2 weeks early. It's very possible that IGN hasn't had a chance to actually review it. But, should I give them the benefit of the doubt? Here's why I'm not going to give IGN the benefit of the doubt. The way they've been acting lately, reviews, is basically like they just really don't respect people who read them. They don't respect the content that they review, and they aren't being very honest or forthright with their thoughts or with their scoring process. Now, why do I apply that here where they may not have gotten a review? I apply it here. They could simply say this, say the top 2 paragraphs, and then say, we have not gotten our review copy yet, or we have not had time because the game released early, so we will follow up with a review. The end. The end. That's where you end it, if that's what's going on. Instead, what they say is, oh, it has a cult following, which is a nice way of saying not many people really like the game, but there's a small sect of people who do. And then we also just gave it a 5. And then they only really stated the bad things that they said about the game on their original review. So I do feel that IGN is purposefully slighting Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP for whatever reason. I'm sure we all have plenty. For one, the lead character is actually a pretty girl with proper proportions, unlike Concord, which they gave a 7, and unlike Outlaws, which they gave a 7. Neither of those games are a 7. You know it. I know it. They gave it a 7. But here with Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP, they say, we gave it a 5 before. The end. So with that, and the fact that there's no review from IGN, and in fact on Metacritic there's only 3 reviews right now, I decided to check out some gameplay. So I went over to YouTube and I searched Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP gameplay, and I found some, and it's great quality. I was surprised to find out that guess who? You won't guess. You won't guess. Guess who posted this? You will never get it. Go ahead and type it below. Go ahead and guess who posted this. Okay, you'll never get it. Yeah, it's IGN. IGN posted this, so they're certainly fine with using Lollipop Chainsaw to get some clicks, but they aren't really okay with reviewing it for some reason. Maybe because it's actually pretty good and they can't give it a 5 again. Or maybe because they actually took a lot of heat last time giving it a 5 because people played it and they're like, dude, this isn't a 5, this is a pretty good game. I mean, how dare games be fun, right? How dare they be fun? Instead, they have to have a message. And this game does not have a message. So this isn't something that IGN and other companies like them would really be interested in, I don't think. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have going on today. You tell me, do you think IGN is innocent or are they guilty, guilty, guilty? Let me know in the comments below, but do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can see you next time. Love you and peace. Bye, everybody.
He's owning every